Today, let's talk about two rare 964 Turbo 911s. It was just sitting around like it's no one's business. We came across this when we went to install springs on my Audi RS5. It was at RennPorsche in Toronto. It was such a treat just walking around it. So the model that we are looking at in this video is the 964 Turbo 3.3 liter motor. It took the same motor from the 930 Turbo. The 930 Turbo was initially introduced in 1975, and it was a big deal then. And a while later, in 1991, they released the 964 Turbo using the same 930 motor, the 3.3 liter turbo motor. Obviously, it had made more power than the 930 turbo motor. 3.6 liter motor wasn't quite ready with the turbo at the time that they wanted to release the 964. So they released the 964 in 1991 with the 3.3 liter turbo motor. Then 2 years later, they released the 3.6 liter turbo. So if you're in the market for a 964 turbo motor, just know that there are two variants to really pay attention to. There's the 3.3 liter motor and the 3.6 liter motor. The 3.6 liter motor made about 360 horsepower, and that's a bit more desirable in today's market compared to the 3.3. But I mean, the 3.3 is no slouch. Again, these are not high horsepower, high power cars. They're just all about the driving engagement, the thrill, and how it involves you as the driver in the driving experience. And that's what these cars are all about. If I was wanting a 964, would it really bother me if I drove a 3.3 liter versus a 3.6? Not really. You know, I think I'll be super happy with a 3.3, a very clean example of a 3.3. So let's head on over to Will's shop, where we'll just do a quick walk around of the car and some of the key special items there, and we'll come back and see you in a moment. It's such a gem seeing two, not one, but two.
Always like a kid's dream, you know?
Yeah, no kidding. There's people that we know that's been wanting to get even one. It's super impossible to get.
Wide body turbos, and they have, it's pretty much almost the same motor as a 930, but it's more upgraded, and it has all the newer bumper style. Even the interior is fully.
It looks so good, like just from afar too, man. I was so blown away. I just saw two of these hiding here. I was like, this has to come out and play. Oh man.
When spring arrives, man, these will come out.
So you gonna take this out soon, or?
Hopefully. Yeah, hopefully when it gets better.
Like the interior too is so mint.
Yeah.
Whoa. So have you modded it any?
This one is modded. This one has it has a upgraded turbo.
Yeah.
Camshaft and a big brake kit on it, and boost controller and everything. This one's a bit more modified. This one is completely stock, just one exhaust system.
The white one, yeah.
Yeah, and this one has a bit more power, about 100 horsepower more than this one.
Wow. I mean, so a lot of the issue with these cars was the turbo lag, right?
Yeah.
The boost kicks in and then it kicks in hard.
That's what happened with the Widowmaker, the 930. They had that problem.
But they solved it with
This
it?
one, they solved it with this one. So
Oh.
it kicks in a bit earlier than the 930, and yeah, it'll kick you in the seat once it goes. You know. But
Wow.
for like 1991 car compared to today,
That's
not
pretty
so bad,
nice.
so good.
So these are like, you know, when you talk about RWB, this is the base card they work with? No, it's a 930.
They use a lot of 930, 964s, 993s even.
Okay.
To do it. So we had a 993 outside that you saw yesterday, the green one.
Yeah.
That's a 993. They use that body to do RWBs.
Okay.
And also they use the 964 narrow body to do RWBs.
Yeah, because they're going wide anyways,
Yeah.
right?
So these ones are already wide, they're already too expensive, not worth it for them to chop up.
Yeah, because then you're killing the value of the car,
Yeah,
right?
you're killing the value. And if you're doing RWB, you're cutting and you're making it wider. So just go with the cheapest ones that you can find. Project and start.
So what would you ever sell these?
These ones, yeah.
For the right price. So this is the point where I was asking Will if he would sell it, trying to hint that I may be interested. It's hard to tell if I will keep both cars, the 991.2 GT3 RS, or if I would trade it in for a 964 turbo. It's such a pristine looking car. It looks like it just rolled off the showroom and no one's used it. It's got 95,000 kilometers, or he said miles here. So it's got, you know, a fair amount of miles. It's not been a garage queen. Yes, maybe in Will's shop he hasn't taken it out yet. It's been in winter storage, but yeah, let's see if it'll eventually change his mind and give me a price. Can I see the inside, or? You know, I've never seen the inside before. Oh, this is so cool. Sorry if I'm giggling like a little schoolboy here. At this point, I was super excited to just being able to see the inside of a 964 turbo, and this is where I was like blown away by how clean and how brand new it still looks. The leather feels supple, the steering wheel doesn't have any kind of like gunk around it. It just was so really pristine. I was blown away. Man, everything is, this is all brand like factory, right?
Factory 930 RS wheel. Everything's stock on this one. Full leather seats,
like
heated seats even.
Heated seats?
They're real vintage, you know. Like you even have the smell in here, like basically, you know.
Are you the second owner of this car, or?
No, the first owner of it. It's old man. He was about 80 years old. He had it for the past almost 25 years, and he drove every day back and forth to work with it.
Man, that's crazy, eh?
Yeah.
So lots of kilometers then, obviously, or?
It's not so bad. It has like about 94,000 miles.
When people bought these cars back in the day, people used it. It was not about the investment. It was about getting a car that you could enjoy. It could do all these various things. Now, people buy these cars as investments. It's insane how the market has evolved. Anyways.
So when you look at it, they look pretty much all the same, right? With the cooler, so you don't know, but there's a 3.3, 3.6, Turbo S 3.3, and Turbo S 3.6.
And this is what? This is the...
This is a 3.3.
3.3?
Yeah, the earlier 91, 92 is 3.3.
So the 3.6s are the ones that are in the 300K range now, right?
Those are the ones that are more like close to like 300 US, so let's say close to like a bit more now.
Wow.
So those ones are...
I wouldn't want more. This is beautiful in its stance that it is right now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Basically, this one, the 3.6. The 3.6 from the movie Bad Boys, that you know everyone knows. The car just sold for $1.4 million.
Oh, the 3.6?
Yeah. The one from Bad Boy.
Yeah.
So
just because it is a Bad Boy.
yeah, it was on the auction in the US.
Well, maybe after the Will Smith slap, it might have hit rock bottom.
No, maybe more. You never know. You want the car that the guy like caused controversy, you know?
That is true. That's exactly the same car.
Identical car, just in black, but it's modded a bit more. But it's the same car. That one has sports seats though as an option.
Okay. Compared to these, they're the regular seats.
Regular seats heated. This one is not heated.
Can we open that just to see?
Yeah.
Or, yeah. Wow.
That steering wheel has to go, but we have.
That's not stock, was it?
It's not a stock one.
Okay.
I have a nicer steering wheel for it. The last owner put that on.
So you're
Not my choice, you know, but
it's better than the steering wheel we have today, that's for sure. So are you the second owner of this as well?
this one I presume like it's third.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what's the mileage on this?
Same thing. 95,000 miles too. Yeah. Same mileage.
So there you have it. two pristine 964 turbos. They're both 3.3 liter motors, one tuned, the other one is pure stock. You know, if I was to try and convince him to sell me one of these, I'll probably go for the white one. You know, I just like the aspect of the purest aspect of it, where the car is still untouched and in its purest form. And I think that'd be such an amazing driving experience, just raw, you and the car, and that's it. And for that, I think the white one will be the way to go. But let me know what you all think as well. What do you think of these unicorns of a car? These are hard to come by. When they do come by, they're really babied by the owners, and they're super premium. If you wanted to get one of these, you're paying a good amount of money to attain one. Well, at the very least, I've shared my desire to get into one of these cars. Let's see if Will come back to me with a number, and at that point, maybe I will consider it as potentially trading in the GT3 RS for, you know, an old classic that's still in pristine shape. You know, the couple of things that I would do to it is probably get some new seats. I like these custom seats. Anyways, there's someone at the door. I gotta go get it. So let me know if you like this video. If you do, hit the like button. If you like content like this, subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell as well. And I will see you all in the next video.